couldn't have been a football fan in the country who would argue about the sheer talent of the players Kevin Keegan had at his disposal. But the game against Barnsley was perhaps the night when all the individual parts came together in perfect harmony. The chief soloist was Andy Cole, but after a stunning 90 minutes of football, every man in a black and white shirt was entitled to take a bow.
Robinson. Cole and Clark both going for it, but it's Clark to Cole. He gets so many shots in, Andy Cole. Madison. And again for Cole. Really tight on him, but Cole's still going. He was going to get his goal, Andy Cole. 1-0. Touches, Cole linking well with him. It's a bad mistake that lets in Lee Clark. Good save, and nearly back off the defender in more trouble. Benison. Kelly held there, surely. Plays carried on. And this is Andy Cole. Kelly quickly back up to support. And Cole, and 2-0. Andy Cole. Tremendous finishing. An instant hero he is. Just laying that up the line there to Bracewell. Cole, Bracewell again. Newcastle finding their men with such accuracy. That's a great ball from David Kelly and Robert Lee. Lee, and this is Cole, and that's the hat-trick. Andy Cole, £1.75 million, and that's the first slice back. What a night for Andy Cole. Now Lee Clark. Sellers picks it up. Sellers, beautiful chip, and not far away from Scott Sellers. Howie, so cool in defence. A lovely pass out there to Lee Clark. Lee Clark keeps on going and keeps on going and scores. Lee Clark, it's 4-0 now. And look at the celebrations. They're playing football right from the heart of defence. Scotland's a tremendous pass out wide there for David Kelly and Robert Lee, and that's a foul by Hendon, and that's a penalty. Penalty. It's going to be John Beresford. His chance for a first goal for Newcastle, and he's not going to throw that away. What a night it is, and they're all getting in on the act. John Beresford now. Absolutely ecstatic about that goal. This is a champagne night for Newcastle. Now it's Robinson, and picked up again by Lee Clark, and Scott Sellers is on a run ahead of him. But it's out for David Kelly, and Sellers kept going, and it's 6 now. Scott Sellers this time, 6-0, a massacre. The scoreboard says it all.
What a letdown the game at Wolves must have felt like after United had hit the heights. They lost 1-0 to a good enough goal from Andy Much, scored 10 minutes into the second half. And when you've said that, you've just about said it all. But the spirit in the Newcastle side, the ingrained confidence and that all-important winning habit always seemed to enable the team to bounce straight back. Millwall at the Den was another tough prospect against a side struggling desperately to stay in the promotion picture. But victory would also bring a club record 12th away win.
The line to Barber, and he scored! Phil Barber from that angle. 1-0 to Millwall. On for the free kick, it's a deflection and against the upright. Newcastle escaping there, and again Allen in there. Andy Cole, so sharp but over the top that time. Robert Lee, he has a look up and gets a return. Still Lee, deflection over the top. Cole now, missed his footing, and Clark was in there. Still they can't find the net. this, Lee Clark. But it won't go in for them. Ferguson tries to put the ball into the middle for Andy Cole. Still Cole and Clark gets it. There's the equaliser for Newcastle, Lee Clark. Again for Andy Cole. Still Andy Cole. And still Andy Cole. He's going to get it one time. Towards Kill's line. And Cole twists and turns and scores. Andy Cole, you just can't keep him out of the game, Andy Cole. Still under pressure here. Looking at equaliser and not far away either.
There's a pack of Wolves after us. I mean, Portsmouth having a tremendous run. Great result for them today at Notts County. West Ham are not going to give it up easily because, like ourselves, they've been at the top and looked virtually assured until about a month ago of being at least one of the two sides that are promoted. So I think there's still some battles to be won, and I think the lads are well aware of that.
And so to the old enemy Sunderland. It was the first North East derby match to be live on TV. The weather was absolutely appalling. The pitch was a swamp. United hadn't beaten the Roker men twice in the season for 36 years. Sunderland were without a win in the previous 6 games and were just 1 point and 1 place above the relegation zone. Newcastle were overwhelming favourites. Some were predicting a massacre. It was never that, but an upset was too much to expect from the Wearsiders.
Clark to deliver. Knocked on by Howie. Butcher climbing over Kevin Scott, and Keith Hackett was right there. Butcher none too impressed with the decision.
I thought it was right. I thought the referee was right. If you look at it, I think it was a foul by. He got his arms around his neck. A silly place to give a foul away.
Now, what can Newcastle do here? No Liam O'Brien, who is the specialist from this sort of distance. One or two others more than fancy a go. Robert Lee looks as though he might be chancing his arm. Lee leaves it. Goal! Scott Sellers puts Newcastle in charge, and once again it's a free kick that makes the difference. It was Liam O'Brien down at Roker. Scott Sellers now.
A great free kick. His left foot sent home in the wrong way. What a super goal.
Here it is again. They weren't quite sure what was going to happen. Lee with the dummy. They all left it. And Sellers in off the post.